So where is the most unique and probably weirdest spot in Santa Cruz?
Because what I'm about to show you is very, very interesting, very mysterious.
So mysterious.
It's the mystery spot, and we're here this morning taking Parker through, and Nate, sorry, to the mystery spot. We've been here before, but it's always fun to come back and do it every couple of years. So come on, let's go take a look.
You start off in the parking lot with the Cathedral Grove. This was so cool. So they have these mirrors around. So when you point it up, look at that. See all the way up.
What? Without looking up.
Being set in the Redwoods is another plus about this mystery spot. It became popular in the 1940s and was declared a historical landmark by the state of California in 2014. But is it worth $10 a head to tour? That is what we're here to find out. Mind you, we love roadside attractions, so it's a pretty easy sell for this family. All right, so there are a few things you need to know. First of all, it's better to buy tickets online first. They're $10 each, but when you get here, parking is $5 cash or check. They don't take cards. The other thing you need to know is it's not fully accessible. I'm going to be able to go on part of this tour, but not all of it, because there's a 30% grade that goes up to the mystery cabin. But the guys will show you all that, so it's all good. But be aware, everything you need is here. There's a cafe, there's a gift shop, there's places to hang out. So I'll have plenty to do while they're up and running. And by the way, look what we just found. No. I have always wanted to see a banana slug, and I've never been able to find one. Oh my gosh. Look at him. Okay, I know that seems like a really funny thing, but we live in this area for many, many years, and I've never seen one. I recently found out the tip was, if you come in the summer, you're not gonna find them because they go underground. But in the winter, they come out, and true enough, here's the banana slug. You start the tour down at the lower level edge of the site with a bit of history.
How we all doing today, guys? All right. So I'm Nick. I'm going to be your tour guide. If you have any questions for me, you can always holler. If I don't know the answer to your question, what I'm going to do is lie to you. All right, guys? You'll never figure it out. We're going to get started with a little history, and then we're going to jump into the other stuff. So this whole thing started back in 1939. This dude named George Prather bought this whole area, this beautiful area you see around you, was purchased, and then Mr. Prather sent out surveyors who noticed some really weird things. The first thing they noticed had to do with the hillside. They walked up it and said they felt a force, a pressure, pressing against their chest as they were making their way up. Now that force is still present to this day. We're all gonna feel it. It's all part of the all-inclusive $10 package. But also, they get to the top of the hill. They pull out their compasses and notice they're malfunctioning. No two compasses show the same result. So they used their compasses to find the boundaries of this mysterious circle, and they discovered that the outside boundary of this circle passes right through here and encircles the land going that way. Now, technically, that would mean that all of you are in the mystery spot. So congratulations, you've made it. Yeah, there we go, that's what I'm talking about. A lot of people say that they feel lighter immediately upon entering the mystery spot by about $10 cash. And then when you enter the mystery spot, you lean, you shrink, you grow. And we're gonna look at that with our very first demonstration. Now we have these two blocks of wood, we have these 2 blocks of concrete. The 2 blocks of concrete are just a surface to place the wood on. The wood is what's important here. We want these 2 surfaces to be totally flat. And you'll see why that's cool in a moment. Now, I'm gonna push these to the point where they're Nice and flat. That looks good. Do you notice how that bubble sits right in the middle? Yes. Yeah, so that means these are 2 flat surfaces. That's really important. So we have 2 flat surfaces. Let's try a demonstration. Do you want to? That's crazy. Now you two, yeah, you're somewhat similar heights. You're a little shorter, but don't worry, because we're going to donate even more height over here. All right, we're going to make you taller since you did give me those V-Bucks. I just noticed the transaction. So let's have you two switch places. Let's see what happens. Congratulations! But this is only the very first demonstration. When we go uphill, it gets better. It gets weirder. Look at that Life magazine photo cover. Wow. Down here, we lean a little bit. At the middle of the mystery spot, we lean a lot. And you can see that, right, in that Life magazine photo cover. But remember, as we make our way up, there's also that force that presses down on your chest. See if you can feel that. So follow me all the way.
Oh my God! So I'm hanging out in the garden section, which is at the very beginning. But this is also a picnic area. And they usually have a cafe open so you can pick up something to eat or bring your own.
This picnic spot would be great in the summer months since it's all shaded. And I love that there was plastic flatware on the tables too.
The other thing we've noticed here are all the little mushrooms. Anyone else love mushrooms too?
Look how fun these are. Yeah. I love mushrooms. Note the tentacles. The large pair is for light or movement and the small for chemicals.
It's fun watching them crawl up. So now, not only have I seen 1 banana slug, I've seen 2. They're so much fun.
The Pacific banana slug can grow to almost 10 inches long and weighs about 4 ounces. They have an average lifespan of up to 7 years and can move 6 inches per minute. That's 3 times faster than snails.
So, you guys have made it into the first courtyard. You're looking at me. You're probably noticing something a little bit weird about me. It's not the fact that these are ladies' pants, okay? It's something else. Right now, at this moment, I'm leaning just like all of you. If you take your feet and place them together, you'll notice it, right? Yeah, there we go. Some of you guys got it. But also, when you face uphill, I have people tell me they have otherworldly experiences, spiritual experiences. They close their eyes, they put their hands behind their backs, and they tell me that they can feel the presence of Michael Jackson around them. There's a tool, other than myself, that we call the Board of Mystery. Now, many of you look upon this and you think that's a plank of wood from Home Depot, but in reality, this from Lowe's. You were close. There must be something cool that happens here. So I brought my level. I placed my level down. And you're nice and close. Where's that bubble in that level? Can you see? You can come closer. Is it in the middle? Yeah, so that means that's flat and level. Now I also brought a billiard ball, just like this. Now, before I let this go, I gotta ask, who thinks this ball is gonna roll this way? Who's a believer? Believers. A lot of believers. Now we're gonna let this do its thing and let's see what happens. Oh, interesting. Now I'm gonna add another layer of mystery to this. I'm gonna roll the ball in. You'll notice. Here, we'll roll a little further in. Sometimes it needs a little help. There we go. It turns around and it rolls back. One final test. I have water, which I'm going to pour out for the homies down here at the base.
Make your way towards that second corridor.
We will see that water flows. Now that's interesting. Let us make our way inside. Okay. Like a bar fight in a Western movie. Okay. And now okay. Now I'm going to stand at the very edge of this table, and you might immediately notice. Right? Oh my God. Yeah. A lot of people say I look almost identical to Kate Winslet, and I'll let you be the judge. You can also be Superman, Superwoman. You can be Captain Morgan, but don't judge. Okay, I've seen it. And no Miley Cyrus poses. All right, not allowed. Now I'm going to do a push-up. I put my toes right here. I go all the way down, all the way up. You guys can try that as well. One more wide stance. You lean back as far as the mystery spot allows you, all the way back, and then all the way up. Yeah. Yeah. That's weird. Now, when I put my level down, as you guys can see, that bubble sits in the middle. So this is a fairly flat surface, but there is one side that's higher. So when I put my level this way, we can see the bubble begins to favor this side, right? So that side is uphill. When I roll my ball, it rolls back downhill. So really, not too mysterious, right? I'm gonna get someone out there of a very specific height. So the way you're making eye contact, that's how I know you're the right height. Come on down. Go ahead and stand in the very middle there for me. You had a look of fear in your eyes. Okay, be extra careful, perfect. Now we're gonna get someone just a little bit, oh my God, thank you for volunteering. Go ahead and stand right there for me. Just to her left, perfect. I guess it'd be her right. And then we're gonna go a little bit taller. Oh my God, thank you for volunteering. It's so nice of you. Go ahead and stand right there. That's your mom? What? Now we're gonna go a little bit shorter and we're gonna have you help out with that. Can we have you stand at the very end? We're gonna have you switch up. Go for it. Right, actually on this side. On this side, young man. There we go. And then we can all kind of extend along the bench. There we go. So we have an AT&T signal. But there is a problem. I'm not sponsored by AT&T, okay? I'm sponsored by Cricket and Raid Shadow Legends. So I need to make this look like it's flat, like there's no signal at all. And the way we're gonna do that is we're gonna have you two on either ends switch places. You two in the middle are gonna switch. So go ahead and try it out. Everyone's gonna switch with their opposing person. Remember, you're moving downhill, but you grow. You look so much taller. Yes, you've grown.
I wish this was true.
Well, that's the thing. It can be true. All you need to do is pay me, okay? We have more good news because sometimes people go through that cabin and they feel dizzy. They feel like their balance is a little off. So we're going to test that and see if you guys are good to go. So right hand is going to go on the stomach. Left hand goes on the spine. Put your heels together. This way you're kind of bringing all your center of gravity down. This is just to support your core. Look at this wooden strip. And bring yourself down to about here. And let's give them a round of applause. Good job.
So that was the cabin. And one of the weird things about just the visuals of stuff, you know, running uphill and stuff like that is the fact that it makes you feel weird. I mean, it does feel different in there. Gravity is working something, but it is it's fun.
All right, now, you three just kind of hang out. But actually, first, can I have you pick someone from the audience? Doesn't matter who. Just look around out here and pick anyone you want. Indy, anyone you want, okay? It could be someone you know, someone you don't know, someone that's personally wronged you. Oh, that was nice. There we go. What have you done to Indy? All right, go ahead and stand right there. And then you have an important job as well, all right? You're my initial scientific observer. You are the one who's going to tell me right now who's taller between these two people. Who do you think's taller?
I think it's.
You think she's a little taller? Let's see. If you both stand straight, yeah, I would say you're about maybe an inch taller. Now, all of you are going to help me out. Let's have you two switch first. We're going to see how much. You think he's getting shorter?
Maybe taller, yeah.
Way taller. All right. Now, tell me when this level gets to the top of his head. Okay. When it gets to the top of his head, say stop. Say when. Or do an animal noise. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Okay, that'll work. That was a human sound, but we'll take it. Now that's 9 plus another 2. That's about 11 inches you've grown by. But you've also stolen that height from this young lady. All right. So it's going to be a complex feeling. You've shrunken, but don't worry. We're going to move you into this house right here. All right. It's a great deal. And then you three get full ride scholarships to the University of Phoenix Online. Congratulations. Now let's give them all a deserved good job. A lot of people ask me if I know what's going on here. I don't. If I did, this would probably be the solved spot, okay? Because I would tell my mother, she'd tell everyone. But there is one more theory. The mystery spot uses mind control. We've been using mind control since before you even thought of coming here. And I have proof. It's a French word called free advertisement. And I'm sure you've seen this on the back of a Subaru Outback or something like that before. These work on any vehicle you're willing to reduce the value of, okay? Now, if you had fun, I'm Nicholas. If not, I'm Stacy. But go ahead and give yourselves a round of applause. Good job. Thank you very much, guys.
What did you think about the mystery spot? Parker? Yeah? How many thumbs up? 2 thumbs up? Awesome.
He gave it 2 pull-ups.
2 pull-ups. Nate, what did you think?
Yeah, no, it's a lot of fun.
Is it?
Yeah.
What was the most fun thing you did?
I think, well, the hanging and the pendulum were fun, and just being in the cabin it makes you feel, it's a kind of a strange feeling. So you do have to come, you can't just watch it on video. Well, maybe I'm not down for the top.
Oh, it's more crowded in here than I thought it would be. Let's head to the back. So many different types of magnets. Do you need a new camo sweatshirt? No. How about a dinosaur? Everybody needs a bear or a dinosaur slingshot. I don't see any banana slug stickers though. There's some stickers up here. In a $20 mystery bag. The helmet. And snacks. Including the popcorn that you can smell from everywhere.
Okay, let's set it up the right
Oh, it
way.
wasn't even printed right.
Okay, so you have to set it up to the one that you want. And then it's $1.
Lesson learned.
Make sure you set your penny first, what kind you want,
It drops it randomly.
because otherwise you're going to just get a random penny. All right.
Should
All
be
right,
good.
go ahead.
Let's see.
Go for it.
Nope. It dropped it randomly again.
Yeah.
There we go.
Plenty early.
Oh,
All right.
it came out okay.
Oh.
There we go.
That one I
We
think.
got tattoos. All the different type that you can get for 75 cents. We all had a great time and spent about 2 hours here. The way they lean into this as campy fun is wonderful. They really encourage you to play here. Just remember to bring cash for all of the stuff you know you're going to want to take home. And of course, I got a sticker for our book.
The other thing here is there is a trail, a hiking trail loop. As you can see, its total distance is 3,195 feet. What they don't tell you is the elevation gain. The hill goes that way, and then it climbs up and around the hill and loops around. So we're leaving the mystery spot. We had a good time. I hope you enjoyed the adventure with us. I recommend if you're in the Santa Cruz area and you've never been, you got to come out and check it out. It's really fun.
So our weather today is in the 60s, but it's a little humid. That's why my glasses keep fogging up. It's totally fun. I didn't have to go all the way up, so if you have people who can't make that climb, that's all right. The garden area was a lot of fun to hang out in and look for banana slugs. So I think it was totally worth the $10 entry. And of course, it's gorgeous up here with the redwoods.
Yep.
Take care, safe travels, and we'll see you next time. Bye. Did you really?
Oh yeah, there's some weird walking up there. There's some weird spaces up there.
Well, I mean, the angle of the hill plus the angle of the house, they only use to accentuate it. So.
Right.
I was about
At times you are.
It was pretty fun. He was really funny.
Yeah, he was good.
He was hilarious.
He was good for that.
We have a lot of quirky adventures coming up this season, and we hope you are having fun. If you are, go ahead and bop that like button. And of course, tell us below what was the most fun part of the mystery spot. It helps us get to know you better and makes YouTube happy too. And if you want to follow along on our adventures, go ahead and subscribe. We'll see you next time.